From two, squirts between the deep.
It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by our platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Caldwell Banker Cascade, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, and Valley Tractor. Now let's go live to the gym for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel.
All the way himself for the touchdown. Beautiful read by Ryan Branham. He'll score from 20 yards out.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Welcome to Wenatchee, Washington, the Apple Bowl site of today's encounter between the West Valley Yakima Rams and your Wenatchee Panthers. Hi again, I'm Sebastián Moraga. Alongside me, as always, is our soccer expert, Matt Wisen. And something special for you today, a battle of undefeateds. Wenatchee doesn't know what a loss is this year, neither do the Rams. Now, Matt, this feels like a clash for both sides, right? This is one of those games where you just are glad to witness it and you don't dare make a prediction because these two teams are coming very strong.
Yeah, I mean, early on, hardly any league games just won for Wenatchee so far. They're all looking to make their mark, not to get off on the wrong foot, and maybe even overcome some difficulties from last year. Put that behind them. So how they start tonight is going to be really big. Wenatchee kind of left off pretty good last year, and has started pretty well so far this year, and has not conceded a goal in run of play. West Valley is also in the plus side in goal differential and looking pretty good. So Wenatchee is certainly going to want to get out and put some goals in the net.
Absolutely. It's going to be a test for both sides, and we couldn't be happier to have you with us to witness it. When we come back, we have the interview with Wenatchee head coach, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE. Don't go away.
You trust the same doctor for your health and the same dentist for your smile. Trust Global Car Care to keep your vehicle running strong. We track your car's history so it gets the right care at the right time. With our 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on parts and labor, you'll drive away with confidence. Global Car Care, your automotive experts. We service all makes and models, but specialize in Sprinter vans, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, and BMW. Call or visit us today.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. Next to me is the head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, Ashton Kirkpatrick. I got it right the first time this year. All right. All right, Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
And this is our first game of the season, so please enlighten us. What do the Panthers 2025 look like?
So far, so good. We brought a lot of returners back, so I feel pretty good about going into this next season. That was planned last year. Young team last year, we made it work, but we should have some maturity on the field. We never know what we're facing. I mean, some of these teams graduated people, got new people, so we'll see how it goes. But good start so far.
What kind of a test does West Valley Yakima represent?
I mean, historically, they're Wenatchee High School's biggest competition. If you look back at like the last 10 years, it's Wenatchee, West Valley, Wenatchee, West Valley. So they always bring a good team. They play good soccer, good clean soccer. The club that most of those girls come from plays soccer, good clean soccer, and they've played together for a lot of years. So it's a good show for us to see how we're going to lay out in the rest of the league. I think they're a good test for how we compare to the other teams in the Big Nine.
Is it by design that you schedule them early so you know how you stack up?
No, not my design. Somebody's design.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It worked out good though.
Whose play are you looking at the most today? Who are you keeping your eye out, either for Wenatchee or for West Valley?
I think our team collectively, we've been working on a couple of things, specifically our speed of play, just trying to keep that heightened throughout our whole season, just to prep us for postseason where that naturally is a little bit higher. So we've been pushing that all summer, all preseason. Every game we play, we're trying to play to our highest level, not necessarily the team we're playing against. So I'm looking more so at what we're doing. We react, and prepare as much as we can for the other teams, but at the end of the day, we can only do what we can do. So that's mostly what I'm watching.
All right. And at the end of the day, regardless of the score, what would be a good result for you? What would you like to have seen?
Our work ethic always has to be on point. I tell the girls they're all on the team for a reason. If they at any point don't have the work ethic, of our program standard, they wouldn't be on our team. So that's always the number one expectation. With that comes, a good attitude. And then with that comes the win. That's a big factor for me. I don't like to ignore that one. Right. That is important to me.
Looking forward to it. Thank you very much. That was Ashton Kirkpatrick. Oh, so close. The head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, we have the keys to the game, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE. Don't go away.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
School's back, but this is the kind of math we like. Over 100 slices of pepperoni, one giant Abby's pizza feeds up to 6 hungry people. That's A+ value, toppings to the edge. That's been the Abby's way since forever. Now go do your homework. When someone says, bring home the bacon, we know what they mean. They want Abby's legendary Bacon Cheddar Pizza, loaded with country bacon and packed with Canadian bacon. On sale now at abbys.com. This month, bring home the bacon at family-owned Abby's.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. Lovely evening of soccer action here in the Wenatchee Valley. We're just getting ready for the start of this contest between the Wenatchee Panthers and the West Valley Rams. We asked Coach this question, Matt Wisen, and I want to know your opinion. What would be, besides, of course, the obvious, the W, what would be a positive outcome for these Wenatchee Panthers against their visitors from Yakima County?
Besides the win,
of course, because you can win and play absolutely just terrible. You can just get out of here with a W and be completely dissatisfied with like Coach said, the work ethic, the collective play, the tactical discipline. What are the kind of things that would make this a positive despite the result, even if this doesn't end up in a W?
Yeah, and this game, a loss doesn't always tell the story.
Absolutely.
And you can on paper, in the game, everything else, dominate the game, and then one silly mistake and lose it, on a 1-0 loss. I would say a positive outcome would be just that: is you're building confidence. You can see that your players are understanding what their goals are in the game. They're winning their individual battles, they're winning their collective battles, and they're making good decisions. And at the end of the day, if the scoreboard happened to reflect something other than a win, I'm still taking that as a positive outcome.
A positive,
Yep.
Absolutely. Now, you have been watching this team for years. Is it too early to say that perhaps Wenatchee is expected to be near the top of the Big Nine? Is it premature?
I don't think it's premature. I think in the top 3 right now, without having seen them, understanding the players that they have coming back, they've got another year of good maturing under their belt, good club play under their belt. I would be disappointed if they didn't finish in the top 3. If I was Wenatchee's coach or a fan.
Or a fan. All right. Which, in a way, we all are. We all are fans of the Panthers today. We are going to take a quick look at the starters. First, the visiting West Valley Yakima Rams. The Rams are coached by Cesar Farias, assisted by Jenna Bosey, Jordan Carnes, and Steve Miller. The Rams will jump onto the pitch with number 1 goalkeeper Lily Anderson, number 3 Tiffany Stratton, number 7 Aspen Austin, number 8 Morgan Collier, number 9 Lucy Plant, number 10 Nayeli Verduzco, number 11 Alisa Farias, number 15 Sloan Neisler, number 16 Joy Lally, number 18 Aubrey Lesot, and number 21 Eva Farias. The Wenatchee Panthers will jump onto the pitch with goalkeeper Ali Aiden, number 3, number 2, Addison Stevens, number 4, Cameron Garcia, number 6, Madison Norton, number 7, Zara Houston, number 8, Finley Smith, number 9, Annie Dedamore, number 10, Berkeley Bowles, number 11, Logan Gorsdidier, number 12, Ellison Eastman, and number 17, Sofia Garcia. The head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, you saw her a little while ago, is Ashton Kirkpatrick, assisted by Madison Kem, Ricardo Flores, and Hector Solorio. We're just about ready for the start of this contest. The referees there are gathering with the coaches in the center circle. One of the things that I'd like to see early on is whether there's going to be a lot of tinkering going on, whether they're going to try to do things that perhaps they wouldn't dare do later on in the season. This is a league game. Is the time for tinkering past? Do you think we're going to see something a little more along the lines of established formation?
I think it'll be a little bit more established in that way. They've had, a couple, 2, 3 non-league games, including maybe a jamboree in there. I think Coach knows who she's got and what general formation she's going to want to play. I believe that there's still some things left to be discovered, and the team can't get into all the situations in 2 or 3 games. The coach hasn't quite worked out certain plays or players in positions under certain circumstances that you can play with situationally in this game. But overall, you're probably going to stick to a general formation and stay with it at least for the first half, unless you're getting destroyed.
All right. Now, do you agree historically that West Valley Yakima has been the rival for the Panthers, like Coach said?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going back 10 years or so, West Valley's been one of those teams that has given Wenatchee a tussle.
Well put, a tussle.
West
I like
Valley,
that.
Eastmont, Wenatchee.
Right up there.
Yeah, right up there.
All right. So this one should be, without a doubt, an interesting one, to say the very least, and we couldn't be happier to have you with us to watch it. We'd like to extend our thanks to our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Give them a call today at 509-662-6842 or visit www.alpineair.net. We'd like to extend a quick shout out here to our Mexican brothers and sisters who are watching this broadcast. Today is Mexican Independence Day, 16th of September. So a great big abrazo across the ether, across the air here to all our brothers and sisters from Mexico who are celebrating, having a bit of the good stuff perhaps, and watching this broadcast. Hopefully it's a good one. And we have now the starting lineup for Wenatchee coming onto the field. Now, Matt, we're not going to have a great deal of opportunities to watch this team play, but given what you saw, given what you heard the coach say, would it be out of line to have expectations of this team?
No. And I think any coach should have high expectations, and any fan should have high expectations. Otherwise, you kind of sink into mediocrity, or you kind of accept your fate at that point if you don't. You always want to push your team to strive to get better, continuous improvement. So outside of that, I mean, with returners coming back, it's justified. Even if you're not a fan, you would think that a team that has played several underclassmen the year before and gone quite deep into the season at the top, that there's no excuses for not repeating it.
All right. So one more reason to feel optimistic about what we're about to see. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem, and when we come back, 40 minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. This is NCW Live Channel. Don't go away.
Richard Carlson and Alexander Wetman on the side.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $2,500.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. We just had the national anthem played, and we're just about ready to start this contest. The teams are having their pregame team talk, their huddles. Wenatchee in very dark purple, I would dare say. That's not black. That's dark purple, right?
Dark purple.
Dark purple, and the Rams in white with baby blue, or Columbia blue as they call it across the Columbia River. Columbia blue, that's the name that they've given them over there in East Wenatchee. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge. 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com. What's your favorite topping on pizza? All of them?
All of them.
All of them, yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
I don't know if there is a topping that I can think of that a traditional topping that I would not eat. I can tell you what I'm not a huge fan of.
Anchovies here.
I don't mind anchovies, but they've got to be accompanied by other
something else.
Something else.
Yeah. You wouldn't order like
It's
an
not the
all
star.
anchovy pizza.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. All right, one quick look at the starters really quick. The Rams, Anderson, Stratton, Austin, Collier, Plant, Verduzco, Farias, Neisler, Lally, Lesota, and Ava Farias. Wenatchee, Aiden, Stevens, Garcia, Norton, Houston, Smith, Dedamore, Bowles, Gross, Didier, Eastman, and Sofia Garcia. We're just about ready. You know what's really cool is that we've seen a considerable, well, a respectable at least amount of fans coming all the way from Yakima to watch this contest. Lots of Ram fans showing up to cheer on their team.
Yeah, they travel pretty well. I've definitely seen smaller crowds from opponents.
For sure.
Fans.
For sure. I know, and opponents sometimes not even as far as Yakima, a lot closer opponents, yeah. Absolutely. All right, folks, we're just about ready to begin. The Wenatchee Panthers will take care of business from right to left on your screen. The Rams will do their thing from left to right, and it looks like it will be the Rams starting the action. Aubrey Lisott getting ready there. Checking one assistant referee, checking the watch, checking the second assistant referee, looking at the clock, looking at the watch. There's the whistle. We are in business here at the Apple Bowl. And rather quickly, a handball call. It will be the Rams putting it back into play. Farias, Alisa Farias. I was told very specifically, it's not Alyssa, it's Alisa Farias. Farias. Austin. The push-up field. On the defense is Stevens. Stevens trying to find some help, taken away by the Rams. Garcia Sofia up the field. Off to the races now. Logan Gorsdidier. Gorsdidier trying to pass him, get up past the marker. Recovered nimbly. The touch by Eastman. Shadings to her right for Houston. And ultimately Stevens. Good possession so far for the Panthers. Gorsdidier. Bowles. The quick takeaway. The Rams on the move via Lizotte. Turning back. Alisa Farias with the long ball. And the stop by the goalkeeper, Ali Aiden.
For the Rams, Lisa Ferris-Quintero.
Aiden. The long kick upfield. Defensive header by Alisa Farias. Taken back by the other 11. Goes Gorsdidier. Scooped away for the Rams by Austin. That one is Eva Farias. Plant. Taken back by the Panthers. Bowles. The through ball. Oh, almost worked. Oh, trying again. Gorsdidier after the mistake by the back line of the Rams. Bowles. The through ball. Handled nimbly. Well, not handled, but controlled nimbly by the Panthers. Bowles. Opening the game out to the right side. Stevens. That one was Garcia Sofia. Good combination. Down the flank for Stevens. Ball goes out of bounds. Throwing for the Panthers. Garcia. Whistle on the play. It was a technical foul on the throw, and the referee hands the reins of the game to the Rams. Action continues. The push-up field by the Rams. Stopped nimbly by Norden. Dedamore. That one is Gorsdidier. Gets on her horse. The quick run. Gorsdidier. Leaving Stratton behind. Gorsdidier. And the ball sent out of bounds. The referee, assistant referee, says the ball belongs to the Panthers.
Marked by the Rams, Lucy Plant at the 9.
That didn't last very long. Eva Farias for the Rams. Verduzco. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. This moment of the game brought to you by Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. Call Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate for all your real estate needs in Central Washington. Dialing 509-888-8887. There's the throw-in. Defensive effort for the Panthers. With a bit of trouble. Eastman controlling the ball, pushing it upfield. Whistle on the play. Referee says it was a foul by Wenatchee on the person of number 11, Alisa Farias, who's still walking a little bit gingerly. And it will be a free kick from way out for the Rams. Aspen Austin, top of the box. Back to Austin, the header. Trying to bring it down was Eva Farias. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Bit of a battle there for Cameron Garcia. Rejected by the Rams. Stopped near midfield by the Panthers. Scooped away by Eva Farias for the Rams. Doesn't last long. Gorsdidier for the Panthers. The touch to Bowles doesn't quite work. The Rams putting something together. The through ball. Stopped nimbly by that center back. It looked like it was number 7, Zara Houston. Across midfield we go. The Rams defense bending but not breaking. Lucy Plant. Right-footed touch. Connecting with Austin. Opening the game up to the right side now. That one is Verduzco. Verduzco going this way, going that way. Defensive stop by the Panthers with more urgency than style. Rejected and returned into the final third by the Rams. Trying to clear it out for Wenatchee Azera Houston. Doesn't quite work. Alisa Farias turning back. Morgan Collier. Smith. Gorsdidier. I like how she treats the ball, Gorsdidier. Look at that. Gorsdidier getting past two. The soft touch. Bowles, good combination. Back to Gorsdidier. She's gonna, oh my goodness, I thought she was gonna beat that marker. Plant. The through ball. Interrupted. Madison Norton with a long ball. Stopped by Neisler. Opening the game up to the left side. Off to the races now is Verduzco. Verduzco leaving one behind. The soft touch for Eva Farias. Farias leading towards her right. Opening the game up for Alisa Farias. The push. Lucy Plant. Good combo. Alisa Farias under some pressure. Farias. Plant. Right foot across. Top of the box. Stopped by the Panthers. Berkeley Bowles. Bowles pushing the reset button. Opening the game up to the right side. All the way back to the right. Stevens. That doesn't quite work. Aubrey Lizotte. Turning back for Austin. Bit of a battle there. Austin prevailing. This could be dangerous. Austin trying to find the gap. Lucy Plant. Austin open on the right side. To her it goes. The shot. And that almost catches Aiden by surprise. A good effort by the Rams. Matt Wisen, very even contest so far. I would say even a little tilting towards the Rams. They've seen a lot more action on their end that they've been able to create themselves.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched though. But the Rams obviously have the shot we just saw and creating some opportunities. Both teams still trying to kind of feel each other out. They're both are losing some patience at times in the game and causing some turnovers. But so far, some players, I like how Logan doesn't seem like she skipped a beat from last year. Very good strength and possession, and uses her body very well to shield the player off the ball. Wenatchee in their attack, they're very on the same plane. They have good width. But all four attackers are running on the same plane and very easy to defend if you're the back line. So just some things that are going to work out. And likewise, West Valley in their attack, they just could use a little bit more support players and a little bit more movement off the ball to create some confusion by the back line of Wenatchee, so they can worry about players running in through and behind and stretching them. But right now, Wenatchee's kind of keeping things in front of them. It's just a little thin, though. They're one player away from being beat and in one-on-one with the keeper.
Off to the races, the Rams. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see who will restart the action here. It looks like it will be the Panthers. And yes, we did have a substitution. It's number 5 for Wenatchee. Hayden Kalsitz, one of the captains.
Entering play for the Wenatchee Panthers, number 5, Hayden Kalsitz.
The Rams on the move. Stratton opening the game up to the left. Turn back for Lally. Interrupted by the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. Bit of a battle there. Player hits the deck. Referee says play on. Good through ball. Whistle on the play. Offside call.
Offsides on the Panthers.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I mean, West Valley was caught in kind of a high line, a little flat there. The pass just came in a little bit late.
It was Cameron Garcia, looks like number 4, that found herself in an illicit position. 32 minutes, 4 seconds left in this first half of play. Bit of a battle on the other stripe now. The Rams prevailing this time. Aubrey Lizotte, good through ball. Eva Farias, who's going to get there first? It's going to be the defense of the Panthers catching up to it, more specifically Miss Kalsitz. Oh, that touch could be dangerous if Cameron Garcia catches up to it, and she will. Let's see what happens here. It's a mano a mano on the left side. The through ball to the center back. Farias Alisa, recovered by the Panthers. Kalsitz. The touch doesn't work. Interrupted by Eva Farias. Trying again for the Panthers was Eastman. Opening the game up for Gross-Didier. Taken away nimbly by Tiffany Stratton for the Rams. Plant. Stratton. Good triangulation. Lizotte and Plant. Before Eva Farias can catch up to it, Gross-Didier takes it back. On the move now is Bowles. The long ball, good idea. Will Garcia get there first? Instead it's the center back for the Rams sending it to the throw-in. Or how was it that you put it before?
Into touch?
Into touch, there we go. There we go. 30 and 34 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. This moment of the game brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is our #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available. Stop by their website, globalcarcare.net. Gross-Didier. Shot across. Bit of a mixer there. The shot, Bowles, and the stop by Lily Anderson. First time we've really seen Lily Anderson tested. 10 minutes into it, Matt Wiseman.
Yeah, and West Valley's done a good job keeping things in front of them, closing down on those shots. And Wenatchee just hasn't had. Well, that might have been the first shot on goal for sure. Just patience and some more movement and not forcing things in front of the goal. And I think Wenatchee might find that way. They just got to be a little more patient and creative.
Plant, Farias, Lizotte, Eva Farias, recovered by the Panthers. Bowles. That one is Cameron Garcia. The through ball doesn't work. Collier. Back to Anderson. Lally. Bounces off. Stratton can't catch up to it, but it bounced off a Panther player, so it should be Wenatchee make that West Valley ball. Once again, a very happy Independence Day to all our brothers and sisters from Mexico celebrating today. Actually, there's a whole bunch of countries celebrating Independence Day this week. But today is September 16, and that is Mexican Independence Day, so a big abrazo to all our friends from Mexico. The chipper, good ball. Garcia, who's going to get there first? Lally, and ultimately Anderson.
Sending it back to
Lizotte. Good combination. Interrupted, however. The Panthers on the move. That one is Dedamore. Across the center alley. Norton. Bowles. Flag is up. Yes, sir. Once again, illicit position for Sofia Garcia this time. It will be a free kick for the Rams. 27:52 left in this first half of play.
Wenatchee's playing those balls very direct. And it's relatively easy to defend. I don't want to take anything away from West Valley's defense. I mean, the center back there is dealing with those through balls very well. And the plays that have been onside, she's relatively easily taking care of him. But Wenatchee needs to start bending those runs, making more of an angle. It holds the player on side a little longer while they gain momentum, and it creates new angles and a little more difficult to deal with as a defender.
Kalsitz. Painting the stripe. Sofia Garcia connecting down the center alley. Goes Norton. Good through ball that time. Goes Didier. The flag is up.
Looks like we're gonna have an offside
You were saying?
foul on the Panthers.
That's exactly what you were saying. That is exactly to the letter what you were saying.
And if you watch Wenatchee's 2 or 3 forwards, and when they're in possession, and once they cross into West Valley's side of the field, they're standing up right against that back line, just waiting for that ball to come through. And then they start the run just a little too early. It's straight. Really, your first move as a defender is to pinch in and close off that angle, and then you, if they're not offside, they don't have a direct route.
On the move now is Lizotte. Opening the game to the left side for Collier under some pressure. Taken back by the Panthers. Doesn't last very long. Verduzco prevailing. Taken back once again by Houston. Dedamore. Next to the stripe. No, the ball goes out of bounds. Kalsitz. There's Kalsitz. Short touch. Norton. The through ball. Oh, that would have been good. That would have left Gors Didier all open, but it did not fool Miss Stratton. Norton. Eastman, the through ball. Flag is up. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, if Wenatchee wants to play this game, there's one thing they can do. They can keep playing that with their forwards and just use them as what's kind of called a dummy. But bring your fullback in overlapping run. And they've frozen the defensive line, and when that ball crosses through, the striker is still in place, has occupied that defender when the fullback runs through clean and clear, if that makes sense. At that point, Wenatchee doesn't need 4 back, 5 back on the back line. They can bring one of those players into the attack.
Garcia. The touch up field. Stopped by Houston. Trying again for the Rams is Collier across the center alley. First on it is Norton. That one is Gors Didier. Marked as always almost by Stratton. Whistle on the play. Gors Didier hits the deck. Free kick for Wenatchee. 24-12 left in the first half. Wenatchee and West Valley Yakima tied at 0-0. Quick run down the side. Dedamore. Finley Smith. Will we have a substitution?
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, says
into play.
That's just
Yeah,
and a while ago too. That took a little bit in getting the rewind button pressed. Farias taken back by the Panthers. The touch by Kalsitz. Quick run. Poles backtracking. Garcia Cameron. The long run down the flank. The end line will get there first. It will be Wenatchee yielding to West Valley for the restart of this contest. Diggs Heating and Air Conditioning. For over 50 years, Diggs Heating and AC is family owned. They service all brands, commercial or residential, schedule maintenance and repairs. Call today, 509-884-6444.
Good reminder. Won't be long until you turn on your furnace, and then you're going to get that old burnt dust smell in the house. And
oh, lovely.
Great time to get
lovely.
that
Good time had by all.
Fall tune-up. Prevent that nasty smell.
Can't quite control it.
Speaking like someone who knows, it sounds like.
Oh, all too well. If there's one item in my house that I don't maintain very well, it's that heating and air conditioning. And
if there's one item in my house that I don't maintain too well, it's my house. Eastman. Kulsitz. Back to Eastman. Yours, mine, yours. Tag, tag, tag. The through ball almost gets to the feet of that Wenatchee player. The recovery by Lucy Plant. Long kick upfield, looking for Garcia. First on it, nimbly and cleanly, Joy Lally. Lally having to turn back. Megan Collier with more urgency than style, sending it up the stripe. Bounced off a Panther player, out of bounds throw-in for the Rams. 21 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first half of play. Eva Farias up the stripe. Rejected that time by Kalsitz. Restarting the action is Ellison Eastman. Gross Didier. Rejected by the Rams. Bit of a ping pong game at the moment. Houston. Down the flank. Corner of the box. Bowles. Out of the box. Who's going to tap it in? Goal, 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 goal! Wenatchee takes the lead. 20 minutes, 31 seconds in this first half. And Wenatchee puts one in the back of the net.
Yeah, good ball. Nice little cross in, and nice. You know, it gets a little bit when that ball starts bouncing inside the 6 there. It's anybody's ball. The last thing you want to do is let it take a bounce if you're a defender. And very fortunate bounce for Wenatchee, and good finish.
Zara Houston has been credited with the goal. And I had the feeling, and please feel free to correct me, Maya Wisen, that Wenatchee was going too many times to the same well, trying to go for that deep ball, trying to catch up to it, and getting called on the offside. They tried something different. They stretched the West Valley defense, and boom, one in the back of the net.
Yeah, exactly. The width, West Valley just wasn't as tempting as it was. There's lots of room in behind that back line. Wenatchee just can't seem to solve that puzzle there. But taking it down the width and then crossing it into the box with those players still there, at that point, it's that definitely was the key to success.
And there you go again, the long ball. The rejection by Verduzco. Too strong a punishment for West Valley Yakima, Matt Wisen, because they were not playing badly.
No, they're playing fine. Mm-hmm. But when that ball starts bouncing inside the penalty box,
it's anybody's.
Yeah, it's anybody's, and it's a really difficult ball. I mean, sometimes you're facing the wrong direction. As a defender, you don't know. It's really difficult to play that ball. A lot of times it ends up in an own goal. You know, you see that all the time. And when it's bouncing around, the easiest position to be in there is the attacker.
Free kick for the Rams.
Looks like it'll be number 7.
Looks like Aspen Austin taking care of it. Right-footed touch. Corner of the box. Recovered by Dedamore. Pushing it upfield for Cameron Garcia. The left-footed touch doesn't quite work. Trying again is Norden. The touch interrupted by Farias. This could be dangerous. Finding Lucy Plant. Trying to thread the needle a little too finely that time. And a well-populated back line of the Panthers puts a stop to the danger this time. 17:37 on the clock left in the first half of play. Wenatchee ahead of West Valley, 1-0. Finley Smith looking for Garcia, battling it out with Garcia prevailing, moving to the right, good opportunity, the turn, the shot, and Miss Bowles watches it sail wide. A good combination between Cameron Garcia and looked like Berkeley Bowles. 17:02 left in the first half. And Wenatchee putting a little more meat on the grill, Matt Wisen, daring a little more now that they have one in the bank.
Yeah, a little bit more confidence. Sometimes teams, it's too early to start panicking if you're West Valley. Just start making some easy passes. West Valley right now, I'm trying, when we're in possession, when West Valley's in possession, I'd like to see a little more support around the ball. They're getting a little bit anxious and playing the ball into positions where they're outnumbered. And they don't really have any option at that point, and they're turning the ball over quickly. And then they go on defense right away again. So hold the ball, try and stretch Wenatchee, and trying to put them in positions that you can take advantage of, if that makes sense.
There's the throw-in. Farias. Eva Farias turning back for Stratton. Rejected by the midfield of the Panthers. Trying to push it once again was Neisler. Smith. All the way back for Aiden. Aiden. The long ball upfield. Bit of a battle at midfield that time. Referee doesn't care for the rough play. It will be a free kick for the Panthers. 15:26 left on the clock here in the first half. There's the kick. Top of the box, Garcia inside, and the stop by the goalkeeper for the Rams, Lily Anderson. Eastman, Finley Smith, Bowles heading past the referee, and barely at that. The long ball that time, off to the races is Garcia Cameron. Garcia having to turn back. Kalsitz doesn't quite work. This could be a bit of a tight spot for the Panthers. Farias, Plant, right-footed touch, Plant. Rejected by Dettamore. Smith. Bowles. Kalsitz. Off to the races now is Grosdidia. This could be interesting. It's going to be Stratton getting there first. No, Grosdidia prevailing inside the box. He's got one to beat. She's got one to beat. Cleared away by the Rams. Trying again is Eastman. Turning back. Kalsitz. Good combination. Bowles. Taken back by Farias. Farias across midfield. Lizotte. First on it is Smith. Smith. Whistle on the play. Dettamore was just about to take off there off the touch by Smith. The referee stops the action. Free kick as Ms. Dettamore was fouled. It will be Wenatchee putting it back into play. Would you have gone with an advantage call in that situation, given that Wenatchee had retained possession?
I am a fan of the advantage call. I am a fan of the advantage call. And, so I usually hope to see it called all the time. But, for that specific play, you caught me when I was looking at my notes. I'm going to fess up to this one. And
no, that's all right. Hey, I've done that a lot too. I've been calling a commercial, and then I hear, and I'm like, oh yeah, somebody scored. Somebody should say something about that. 12 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first half of play. It's Wenatchee 1, West Valley Yakima 0 here in the Apple Bowl. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful evening of soccer here in the shadow of the mighty Saddle Rock. The quick run down the left side. Ball goes out of bounds, throwing for the Panthers. Farias on the recovery for the Rams. That one is Neisler. Touch doesn't quite prosper. Goes Didier on the recovery. Goes Didier across the center alley. Looking for some help. Back to Gors Didier. Finley Smith. On the move. All the way back. Pushing the reset button. Houston, Kalsitz. Painting the stripe. Sofia Garcia. Sofia Garcia. For Cameron Garcia. Will she catch up to it? She will not. Turning back the tide. The Rams on the move. Across midfield. Lizot and Farias. Alisa Farias this time. All the way back now for Lally. Down the left flank. Eva Farias. Collier. The shot by Austin to the top of the box. Rejected by the back line of Wenatchee. The dainty little header doesn't work against a double team. The through ball from Garcia to Garcia, but it's ultimately the goalkeeper Anderson. 10 minutes, 15 seconds left left on the clock, I should say. Offensive header by Lucy Plant. Rejected and back to her. Stratton. Stratton. Turning back. Neisler. Over to chase it is Joey Lally. Joey Lally. Oh, that's a giveaway. Bowles could not capitalize. Alisa Farias. Lizot. First timer is Norton. To Gors Didier. Gors Didier, the through ball. Flag is up. Correct decision by the assistant referee. 9 minutes, 16 seconds left in the first half of play. Biosports Physical Therapy, Aquatherapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Orthotics, all you need to keep moving. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're back in action now. Bowles. Bowles. A through ball. She's onside. This could be interesting. Sofia Garcia. 2 waiting inside the box. Now 3. Sofia Garcia waving this way, waving that way. Forced to turn back. Kalsitz. Right-footed shot to the goalkeeper, who has to try twice, but ultimately controls the ball. 8 minutes 25. Wenatchee knocking on the door, looking for that second tally. Austin. Lucy Plant. Opening the game up across the center alley. The through ball. Smart move. Who's going to get there first? Will it be Lizot? It will not. Rejected by the Rams. Whistle on the play. Offside yet again. It will be the Rams putting it back into action. Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda committed to preserving the environment not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. Substitution for West Valley. In for the Rams now is number 2. We'll look at our roster here. That would be Darren Elder, a freshman.
The light blue on the white is hard for me to pick up with my eyes tonight. But it's sorry, I can't be any help there. But
that's quite all right,
it's
man.
A little on the blurry side for me.
That's quite all right. That's quite all right. You're aging gracefully, my man. Don't worry. As opposed to me, for instance.
Not aging at all.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's fake like a vegetarian lion, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the sentiment. 6 minutes, 35 seconds. Just joshing with you. Just kidding. The shot across. Good opportunity. No doubter. No doubter. Sofia Garcia shot across. And Logan Gross Didier, leaving no chance for Lily Anderson and putting a second ball in the back of the net, Matt Wisen.
That ball was just crushed. There was no doubt about that shot. That was a very, very well-placed ball. Hard to hit that across the body shot and redirect it into the goal like that. But there's no doubt that was a very well-played ball. Same ball played, across the goal that resulted in the last goal. From the same spot pretty much.
Great combination, Garcia from the right, heart of the box. And without even breaking stride, Miss Gross Didier punched it in. Well, kicked it in this case. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first half of play. And what do we have here? Now, astounding save by Lily Anderson off the shot by Garcia yet again.
Yeah, good hands, good staying brave there with a bouncing ball in front of you and a striker barreling down and seeing studs coming at you. Did a good job of killing that shot.
10 feet tall and bulletproof. The late great Coach Powers used to say over at Cascade High School. That's the way a goalkeeper needs to think of herself. On the move now, the Rams.
With a cross pitch.
Aspen Austin off to the races. Shot across. Farias, the chipper. Farias
Austin's pass.
over the crossbar. Goal kick for Wenatchee. Entertaining contest and then some, Matt Wisen. We're watching a good one.
That looked very promising right there, and I liked what West Valley did, bringing their center mid up into that play, having their forward kind of push the defense back a little bit and draw some attention. And oh shoot, if I could see her number right now, well, she did a very good job getting that ball crossed and on her foot, and then resulted in a shot. Good quality look.
Calcits.
21?
She had the shot, yeah. 21. Eva Farias. Off to the races now. Trying to paint the stripe. Bit of a battle. Short touch by Austin. Recovered by the Panthers. Eastman beating one. Opening the game up for Gross Didier. Double team. Gross Didier still battling. Lucy Plant. 3 minutes 10 left on the clock. Maybe a little less. Good combination. Lucy Plant. Plant. Across midfield. Ball gets away from her. Finley Smith. The response by Stratton.
Finley Smith over the top.
Calcits.
Carpets will send it forward for the
Cameron Garcia. Cameron Garcia. Turning back. Back to Calcits. And there's the whistle that tells us that this first half belongs in the vintage section of the store. The score so far, 2 for Wenatchee, 0 for West Valley Yakima. Don't go away.
BC Outdoor Sport Fishing TV, Season 14. Join your host Mike Mitchell and his special guests as they explore some of the most exciting fisheries BC has to offer. BC Outdoors Sport Fishing TV. Check your listings for airtimes.
For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE channel.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. We've just witnessed the first half between Wenatchee and West Valley Yakima, with Wenatchee holding on to a 2-0 lead against a very skilled, very tough West Valley Yakima Rams squad. And I think that as well as West Valley has taken on the challenge of facing the Panthers, I think the 2-0 score is justified. Matt Wisen, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Wenatchee has capitalized, created some good chances, and put away opportunities. They haven't had a ton of shots, but they've definitely made them count. They still look a little bit like they're taking the bait on trying to play that long ball.
A little predictable,
trying
perhaps?
to play through a lot, and it hasn't worked. As the 2 goals have come off of crosses, and not direct play. The matchup between Logan Grosdidier and Tiffany Stratton back there has been a great matchup to see.
Very entertaining.
And they're both very quality players. I think I'd like to see them Wenatchee move Logan more central, and as a target player, she's very strong. She's a very good job at collecting the ball, playing with the goal to her back, pushing that defense back deep, and then playing off of her, so she could take a quick touch to the side, play back for a shot, a drop shot, or touch back and then curl off and have a quick little through ball. That type of interaction, interplay, I'd like to see, and just for my own, curiosity, see how that well plays. I feel like sometimes she's getting, especially with the quality defender she's got on her, getting stuck here on the side and kind of marginalized a little bit. I know she's done well at times moving across the pitch with the ball, and then at that point you see West Valley kind of get a little bit disorganized and not really sure what to do. But anyway, play on that. If I'm West Valley's coach, 2-0, right? There's still hope. That's the worst score to be down by, right? But West Valley's doing good, and we saw here at the end of the first half where they had a quality look. At that point, they weren't impatient. They had some patience. They had some logic to their attack and their possession, which resulted in a good look. So support in your attack. Don't leave your people on the ball isolated without 1 or 2 players around her to play to. Otherwise, it's easy for Wenatchee just to double down on that player and then they lose possession. And so just a little patience, breathe, move the ball around, make Wenatchee move, and then set up what you want to do. So far, they've tried to go long a little bit down that left side. Hasn't really played well. And then they've played the ball a little bit into the middle, but like I said earlier, just not a whole lot of support there.
All right, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have 40 more minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. This is NCW Live Channel. Don't go away.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCW Life, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCW Life. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCW Life channel.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. We'd like to once again wish our Mexican brothers and sisters a very happy Independence Day. Perhaps celebrating with a bit of the old Topo Chico, a bit of tequila, or perhaps a little sarsaparilla in honor of the motherland. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? At any rate, keep it fun, keep it safe, and keep it tuned into NCW Live for the second half of this contest. One of the things that you mentioned during the pregame, Matt Weisen, was that this is not the time to tinker. This is the time to just looking at established. I almost said rotation. I got baseball on the mind, as most people in the Pacific Northwest do in this particular week. But a particular formation, a particular starting lineup. This is the time for tinkering. I'm not going to say it's past because it's a long season, but you should have the framework pretty well established, and that's what we've seen today. We've had one substitution for Wenatchee so far.
Yeah,
Just
not
one.
a whole lot of substitution.
Yeah.
I would go to that bank a little bit more right now. Not that you're sticking in a cruise control or anything, but there's some players that have been working pretty hard. That it's a long season, and you need that seasoned support crew.
Okay.
You don't want players just sitting on the bench the whole time.
Okay, so you would like him to draw that well a little bit more.
Draw well a little bit more.
Get everybody iron sharp.
Yeah, and even your best players, from game to game, you don't always know who they're going to be. They can come off the bench, and if they stay on the bench, you'll never know that you benched your best player for that whole game. So there could be, somebody in there that just comes on and has a game, but you need to get that player on once in a while and check them out, even if it's for a few minutes. Yeah, so I'd go to the well. I mean, like you said, I'm not tinkering much, but I am putting some players off the bench into positions. I am giving them some directions in what to do in those positions, in those formations. I believe that Wenatchee is playing a little bit direct, even though the space is there in behind. They're just not playing it right now, and they're getting called offside almost every time they do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an easy turnover for West Valley. West Valley doesn't have to work at all to get that turnover. So stay in that position, but just maybe make one of those players a target player and play it to their feet at that point, and then play through.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half, especially considering what we heard Coach Kirkpatrick say at the beginning, that these are two teams with a bit of history. These are two teams that give each other all they can handle year in and year out. So we should expect nothing less out of these two squads here in the final 40.
Yeah, I don't expect West Valley just to call it a game and pack it up for the second half. They're going to come after Wenatchee, and it'll probably open up here in the next. Well, if the scoreline holds in the last 15 minutes, they're going to promise to be pretty exciting back and forth game.
Pretty intense, without a doubt. Checking with one assistant referee, checking with the other assistant referee, checking with the wristwatch. And as the old senator used to say, esto comienza, señores. This is about to start. And start it has. 39 minutes, 55 seconds left. We're on the move here at the Apple Bowl. Wenatchee going from left to right on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Garcia, the good through ball that time. Rather quickly, Wenatchee putting some pressure. Farias. Rejected by Norden. Kalsitz. Bowles. Across midfield for Sofia Garcia. Finding the other Garcia, Cameron, inside the box. Still battling. Shot across. Rejected by the back line of the Rams. We have at least one sub for West Valley. Looks like number 14 for West Valley. Kiana Davis is in. And there's Miss Davis herself. No, she's yielding to a Wenatchee player to restart the action. Sofia Garcia. There's Miss Davis. The turn. Davis. Bit of a battle. Ball goes out of bounds. Bowles prevailing. Nope, the sideline prevails. Bowles puts it back into action. Cameron Garcia. Fighting with Joy Lally. Ball goes out of bounds. I don't think we've seen a corner kick yet.
I don't believe we have either.
No. 38 minutes, 6 seconds left in regulation. Wenatchee ahead of the West Valley Yakima Rams.
There really haven't been many shots or crosses, though, either. So,
Bowles, top of the box. Rejected. And the stop by Miss Anderson. Good effort by Gorsdidier that time.
With the stop for West Valley.
And I believe that there might be another substitution off the bench at the break for West Valley. We will, yes indeed. Yes, it's number 19, Elisa Schefter. We'll tell you more about it in a second because here come the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. Yes, it's Elisa Schefter, a freshman, number 19. There's the throw-in by Garcia. Corner of the box. Slaloming past a forest of white jerseys was Bowles. Top of the box, back to Bowles, getting that right foot ready, opening one more gap. Garcia for Sofia Garcia now. First Cameron, then Sofia. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a throw-in for the Panthers. 36-36 on the clock. Looks like it'll be Kalsitz.
Interaction for the West Valley Rams, number 10.
Kalsitz.
Nelly Verduso Valencia.
That one was Eastman. Bowles out of the box, and the stop by Lily Anderson, who, despite having given up 2 goals in the first half, has been a credit for the Rams, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with her. She's a very good keeper, and those shots that come in inside the 6-yard box. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to an octopus. Yeah, absolutely. 35 and 40 on the clock. The Rams on the move. Stopped by Bowles. Bowles making a path as she goes. Good through ball. Inside the box. Good opportunity. Garcia. Golazo! Cameron Garcia for the Wenatchee Panthers. 5 minutes into the second half. Cameron Garcia makes it 3-0, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, good job by, first of all, Bowles playing the appropriate ball through. And then Garcia just really doing a fantastic job of maintaining position there and using her body to shield the defender off the ball to get that shot. Garcia got a little bit of punishment from the keeper there in the collision after the shot. So she's down trying to collect her wits about her and getting some attention right now. Hopefully, obviously, everything will be all right. But one-on-one with the keeper in tight space, and you always hold your breath that collisions are going to happen, that they're not going to result in injuries.
Looks like 2 starters for West Valley Yakima will get some more playing time. Number 11, Alisa Farias, and number 7, Aspen Austin, replacing number 19, Alisa Schefter, and number 20, Sage Williams. This moment of the game is a scary one for all involved because for those of us who follow soccer, we know what happened at the Louisville OL Reign.
Okay, she's up. She's putting some weight on it.
But yeah, she's
definitely tender there.
Oh, without a doubt.
Looked like a lower leg, like a shin.
Yep.
Something along those lines. But yep. Fantastic. Again, I mean, great finish. I mean, yeah, keeping that ball down, getting it under the keeper, is not an easy thing to do when you've got a player on your hip, pressuring every step you take.
She's being helped off the field. She is putting some weight on the leg, but I think that I would really be surprised if we see her again this half.
At this stage in the game, I mean, I know it's not like they're up by 1 million, but 3-0.
But it's early in the season.
It's early in the season. It's time to see some ice and get some the bench players involved.
Absolutely. We're back in action now. Aubrey Lizotte restarting the action. That one is Plant. Rejected. Plant trying again. Farias. On the move now is Alisa Farias. Plant. Off to the races now. Good move. Good combination. But it's going to be Miss Anderson getting there first. An impressive burst of speed that time by, it looked like, Gors Didier. Nothing wrong with the distribution of the wealth here between, or rather among, Panther players. 1 goal for Cameron Garcia, 1 goal for Zara Houston, and 1 goal for Logan Gors Didier. So they're not a one-woman show in the least, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, that is a good thing. We've seen teams in the past where they have had players that...
Off to the races now. Sorry, Matt. Sofia Garcia. Combining. The shot, Bowles. Rejected. Bowles trying again. A little wide. Matt Wisen, the floor is yours.
No, like I said earlier, we've seen players or teams in the past that have had reliance on 1 or 2 goal scorers. And at that point, they just become a little bit more predictable. And those players end up getting a little tired towards the end of the year.
I think you said it. The word is predictable. You know that everything is going to go through that player. So if you neutralize that player, your chances of getting out of town with at least a tie are so much better. But that is not what we're seeing out of Wenatchee, and that definitely bodes well for them.
I mean, not that Wenatchee hasn't had players in the past
absolutely,
that have been able to take on the whole team and basically carry the team. With the majority of the goals, it's happened, and if that's the deck you've been dealt with, you play it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Bit of a battle there. Whistle on the play. Charge from behind, says the referee. It will be a free kick for Wenatchee. 30 minutes, 17 seconds left, and this, the second half of play.
So watch Logan. It looks like she's over the ball here, and she's hit from this distance. I've seen her hit from this distance quite a few times.
Really?
So don't be surprised if she puts this on frame.
Let's watch this, folks, because this could be something scrapbook worthy. And a career that has had plenty of those moments already. Of course, Didier. All right, over the crossbar. But you were right. She does. You can tell that she's no stranger to that distance, without a doubt. 29 and 37 left on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge. 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com.
Got my stomach growling now.
You and me both, buddy. But the difference is you can have pizza.
Abby's has let's see, how do I say this? Done well with receiving a portion of my paychecks this summer.
They have. Interesting. All right. Jeepers. Throw in for the Panthers. Rejected with more urgency than style by the back line of the Rams. Trying to push it out of their own half of the field is Lizotte. Directing the traffic there. Rejected by the defense. Bowles. That one sails a little long. It's still gathered by the Panthers. Trying to keep it alive is Logan Gross-Didier. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in. Defensive effort by the Rams. Zara Houston. Garcia. Kalsitz. Stopped with just a smidge of trouble by Gross-Didier. Was that a handball? Referee says no. Recovered by the Rams. Verduzco. Asking for it was Aspen Austin. Instead it ends at the feet of Kalsitz. Sofia Garcia. On the mark was Verduzco. Garcia on the diagonal. Taken well by the Rams. Plant. Verduzco. First on it is Kalsitz. Sofia Garcia across the center alley. Landing at the feet of Madison Norton. The through ball. Good move. Off to the races is Gross-Didier. Two waiting inside the box. Shot across. Garcia Sofia. Inside the box. Well taken. Triple teamed. Verduzco. The pressure by the Panthers via Ellis and Eastman. Combining with Sofia Garcia. Inside the box. Lizotte. Pushing it upfield. The Rams on the move. Trying to get out their own third of their own final third, I should say. Eva Farias across midfield. Finding Austin. First on it is Dedamore. With some space. Dedamore. Off to the races. Gross-Didier. And what do you know? A corner kick. 26-16 on the clock. First corner kick of the night for either team. And it belongs to the Panthers. Bowles.
Setting up for the first corner kick of the game for the Panthers.
Far post.
Number 10, Berkeley Bowles.
Dedamore. Call sits.
Dedamore high.
And that one sails wide. Ball belongs to the Rams via this goal kick. Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda committed to preserving the environment, not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. Play resumes. The Rams painting the stripe, interrupted by Garcia, Sofia Garcia. Referee says that Ram player needs to backtrack. It's Plant. Plant on the throw-in. Farias. Verduzco. Good through ball. Off to the races. Will she keep it alive? She will not. Good effort by these Rams. Nothing wrong with their conditioning and fitness even this early in the season, my wise, and they're running after every ball.
Yeah, both teams look pretty strong.
The through ball that time. Garcia connecting with Gorsdidier. Shot across. Good combination. Bowles. Good taken away. Well taken. By that lady right there, Miss number 9. I think it was Plant. Counter-attack in the making. Farias off to the races. Lizot, is she going to get there first? It will be Zara Houston. Houston finding Norton. And Norton to the sideline. The throwing for the Rams. Norton under some pressure from Farias. She let it slide. Ball goes out of bounds. Matt Wisen, the floor is yours. The conditioning of this team.
Yeah, they're both, I mean, as illustrated by a lack of substitutes tonight, I mean, the players all look very strong in mid-season shape. So that's great. I was thinking about that on my way into the game this afternoon about how so many years we've seen teams come into the first third of the season and they're still not match fit. And this is definitely not the case. I mean, and illustrated, I guess, not illustrated, but proof that a lot of these players are club players. And they're just coming off some of their summer league season into high school ball.
In fairly good shape.
In fairly good shape. You don't really have an off season anymore if you're a club player. So your conditioning pretty much lasts year round.
And it speaks to what Coach Kirkpatrick was telling us before the game about the work ethic. Either you show the work ethic or you don't play for this team.
Yep. Yeah, and I was talking to her a little bit about that earlier in the game before the game, about how there are a handful of freshmen that continue to be brought up into the squad, and even starters, and that.
Through ball, on the move, the Rams. Good position. Lizard getting that right foot ready. Lizard inside the box. Norton. Trying again is Farias. Eva Farias. From way outside, inside the box, right-footed touch, no doubter. Aspen Austin, number 7 for West Valley Yakima, puts the Rams on the board.
Yeah, we're just saying how we didn't think West Valley was going to go away, and that was a great job of just staying with it, staying positive, looking for spaces that they can attack, and great possession there for West Valley.
And great finish, too. No doubters. Let's see if this gap gets any smaller or if Wenatchee takes high umbrage of having been scored upon, having their shutout busted, and puts another one on the board. There's Garcia. Flag is up. Offside. None of that will count. This moment of the game brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. Speaking of being in good shape, aqua therapy, sports biomechanics, orthopedic, physical therapy, orthotics, all you need to keep moving. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Action has stopped for a second.
Not really sure what the delay is, but clock keeps ticking, and here we go.
Lally on the move for the Rams. Connecting that time with Verduzco. Farias. Taken back by Eastman. Finding Sofia Garcia. Calcits. Norton. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Rams. Lucy Plant. Corner of the box. Farias. Battling. It looked like with. Let me see if this is correct. Yes, indeed, number 14, which would make her Eloise Clark, one of those freshmen you were talking about.
Setting up for the free kick for West Valley will be number 21.
Yeah, we're talking about the competitive side, of this team, and her wanting to keep it competitive in practices and in games, competing for that starting role, and everyone's got a shot at it.
Eva Farias getting that right foot ready. Eva Farias, the shot, Farias, and Miss Aiden watches it sail by past the upright. 19 minutes, 19 seconds left in regulation. We're into the second half of the second half. Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. Call Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate for all your real estate needs in Central Washington. Dial 509-888-8887. That's 888-8887. Free kick for the Rams.
Getting that free kick in.
Alisa Farias. A soft touch.
For the Rams.
Rejected. Trying again is Morgan Collier. Defensive header by the Panthers. Alisa Farias. Alisa Farias approaching the box. A short touch. That one sails a little wide. Plant. Throw in. Alisa Farias. She hits the deck. Play continues. Good move that time by, looks like it's number 16 for Wenatchee. We'll double check that in a second. Yes, indeed, it was number 16. Another sub. Quinn Harris. Quinn Harris, number 16.
Entering action for the Panthers, number 16, Quinn Harris.
Quick movement, off to the races now. Right-footed shot, top of the box, rejected by the Rams. Defensive effort by Alisa Farias across the center alley towards the left side. Bit too long that time for Lucy Plant. Throw in for Wenatchee. The header by Gorsdidier inside the box. Battling for it is Joy Lally. Keeping it alive was Bowles. Ball bounces off Bowles. It will be should be a goal kick in my opinion. Yes, a goal kick for the Rams. 16:45 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. For over 50 years, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is family-owned. They service all brands, commercial or residential, scheduled maintenance or repairs. Call today, 509-884-6444. That's 509-884-6444. There's the free kick for the Rams. They're still looking for that second tally. Keeping it alive down the right stripe. Battling for it is Alisa Farias. Prevailing are the Panthers. Good job that time by Finley Smith, letting that ball sail out of bounds. There's Finley. And with more urgency than style, the back line of the Rams sending it to the throw-in. Looked like it was number 16, Joy Lally. Joy had no compunction at all. She just kicked it as far as she could. Eva Farias. Connecting with Verduzco. Touch to the back to Farias. Farias, backtracking even further. Lally. Verduzco. Off to the races. Verduzco. Verduzco inside the box. Verduzco. Verduzco looking for the foul perhaps. Shaking one off. The shot. Verduzco. And the stop by Ailey Ada. Matt Wisen. Quality on both ends that time.
Yeah, good pace coming down the side. A little bit maybe overly aggressive trying to take that ball away. There's no reason to go all in on that tackle attempt. If you're Wenatchee in the midfield at that point, just slow her down, wait for your defense to collect in behind you, and by kind of stabbing, if you will, lets West Valley get by you, and now you're off to the races and getting a shot off.
Corner kick for the Panthers. One of the very few we've seen in this contest. 14 minutes. 5 seconds left.
The West Valley Rams, number 19, Elisa Schefter.
Looks like we have a substitution for the Rams. Number 19, Alyssa Schefter, a freshman, is in. Far post. Top of the box now. Cleared away by the center back of the Rams. Taken back by Kalsitz. That one is Norden. Norden across the equator. Good combination, good possession. Eastman and Kalsitz. Kalsitz and Sofia Garcia. Garcia threading the needle, combining with Eastman. Eastman and Bowles. Bowles and Gross Didier. Gross Didier. Joey Lally on the mark. Shot across. Bowles. Bowles making room for that left foot of hers. The short touch and a bit too short that time. Good idea. Good idea. But the final touch just a little too short for, it looks like it was number 9, Annie Dedamore. Garcia. Sofia Garcia pushing it upfield for Kalsitz. Combining with Bowles. Bowles trying to thread the needle. Doesn't quite work. Eva Farias. Eva Farias. Finding Lizotte. Backing up. The long push upfield. Far too for Lizotte. The touch by Lucy Plam was a good idea. Just found Lizotte in a different zip code. 12 minutes. And now 13 seconds left. Schefter. Rejected by the back line of the Panthers. Tiffany Stratton. Norden on the header. Trying again for the Rams is Farias Alisa. Plant overcome by the other number 9, Dedamore. Plant still battling. Dedamore prevailing. Trying again for the Rams into Wenatchee territory. Lizotte. Alisa Farias. battling with Norton. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Wenatchee, it looks like. It's actually a free kick. I beg your pardon.
I do like how Wenatchee's got their foot on the pedal. They're not letting off. They're not parking the bus. And in doing so, West Valley's not able to really fully commit to getting players forward.
11 minutes, 15 seconds left in regulation. Wenatchee ahead 3-1, I beg your pardon. Sofia Garcia finding Calcits. What a sub, this Calcits. She came in early on in the contest, and she's really taken hold of that right back position. The shot across, and nobody to tap it in.
That was really close right there.
Calcits taken back by the Rams. Off to the races is Austin. She already has a goal to her name. Fighting Plant. A bit too long for Plant. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Miss Calcits, she's got all kinds of energy. She doesn't appear to be fading at all. Yeah, I've been impressed by her her endurance so far, and her her ability to be on the ball a lot throughout this whole pitch.
Finley Smith. Pushing it upfield. Off to the races now. It's Harris. Combining. Back to Harris. Good takeaway that time by the Rams. They got some space. There's Farias. Battling with Houston. Further back. Across midfield. Finding Gorsdidier. Gorsdidier staying in bounds is Bowles. Good through ball. Inside the box. Shot across. And Lily Anderson is not fooled that time. 9 minutes, 34 seconds. Left in regulation. 3-1 the lead for Wenatchee, but this one's not over. Good turn by Eastman. Finley Smith. The through ball to no person's land. Anderson, whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee says. There's a player that's limping away. It looks like it's Logan Gorsdidier. Matt?
I think he wants to check the ball.
Well,
might be flat. Might be.
Okay, but Logan Gorsdidier did limp out of the way, out onto the bench now.
It was kind of an awkward. I don't know what. Yeah.
Garcia. Taken back by Schefter. Schefter. Trying to find some space. Straight up down the middle. Good combination.
To the outside, that's from Austin.
Shot across. Rejected by the back line of Wenatchee. Sofia Garcia can't keep it in bounds. Throwing for the Rams, who are not waving the white flag, Matt Wisen. 2 substitutions. Number 14, that will be Kiana Davis.
Returning to action for the Rams, number 10, Nayeli Verduzco Valencia, and number 14.
And number 10, Nayeli Verduzco, returning to the pitch for West Valley. Farias. Touch to the back. Houston, Farias, a little too wide. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball belongs to the Panthers. 7 minutes 40 left in regulation. Substitution coming, this time for the Panthers. It looks like it's number 2, Addison Stevens, returning to the pitch. Stevens. Houston.
Back in the action for the Panthers.
Calcits. Verduzco blocking. Sending it out of bounds. Throw in for the Panthers. 7 minutes left. Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available. Stop by their website, globalcarcare.net. Down the right side, assistant referee says ball belongs to West Valley. Eva Farias trying to get it turned, needing some help. Gross Didier. Verduzco. Sofia Garcia. Sofia Garcia, good combination with Bowles. Sofia Garcia. First time it is Austin, it looks like. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball. It's going to be a throw-in as the clock hits the 6-minute mark. 6 minutes left inside the box. Bowles painting the stripe is Verduzco for the Rams. Verduzco shading towards the center alley, trying to get past Eastman, having to turn. Austin taken back by the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in. Should be a throw-in for the Panthers, in my opinion. It is. And once again, the ball goes out of bounds. 5 minutes 15. Clock continues to tick down. It will be that short little touch that time. Trying to find Eastman. Recovered nimbly by... Oh my goodness, from way outside. From way outside. It's a good recovery that time by Zara Houston, who already has a goal to her name. And she proved, she tried her luck, and it wasn't half bad, my Wisen.
No, good shot. Just tried to take the keeper off guard there. Surprised her a little bit, but yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
A quick run down the flank by Bowles. Bowles slaloming past one, trying to get past two, can't quite do it, but the ball bounces off Joy Lally. It should be a corner kick for the Panthers. Four minutes, 10 seconds left in regulation. Wenatchee ahead of West Valley Yakima. 3-1. Right-footed shot, far post, into the mixer there. Cleared away by Austin. Recovered by Addison Stevens, opening the game up. Top of the box. Another try. Once again, clearing it with more urgency than style. The backline of the Rams responding. Kalsitz under some pressure. Kalsitz, good takeaway, clean takeaway by Austin. Kalsitz not giving up on that ball. Garcia. Harris. Bowles to the corner flag. And sending it out of bounds, and I do mean way out of bounds. The backline of the Rams perhaps feeling the effects of a very hard-fought game, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, Wenatchee has definitely kept the pressure up and kept West Valley under attack, and they just can't really catch a break and get some quality possession on their own right now.
Marilyn Moreno, number 17, is in for the Rams. Moreno, a senior. Bowles, sliding past one. Trying to good combination that time. Clearing it away was Neisler. Trying again was Eastman. It's a bit of a ping pong game of sorts. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in regulation. Referee stops the action. It should be Wenatchee ball.
I believe he's called an offside. Player must have come
from an onside position. Yep. And now the clock has stopped at 2, and the time is being kept on the field by the officials. Wenatchee improves to 4-0 if this score holds, and at this point we have no reason to see why it shouldn't, right, Matt?
Yeah, I don't think the injury is the only thing that might add a minute or two on to the second half here, but at a 3-1 scoreline, I'm not sure he's going to add much time.
Sofia Garcia. Battling with Collier. Whistle on the play. Collier cannot hide her frustration. Ball belongs to the Panthers. Taking care of it, it looks like it will be Zara Houston. Houston with 2 on the wall. If that's 10 yards, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, that's a pretty short 10 yards. Good job either way getting that ball across.
True story. There's the shot. And will she stop it? She will try to stop it and almost paid a dear price for it. But Miss Anderson showing some of that skill. Once again here at the edge of regulation. McGrun inside the box. Verduzco shot across. And with more urgency than style, the back line of the Panthers wants no complications and sends that one to the throw-in. Substitution for the Panthers. I beg your pardon, the Rams.
It looked like number 10. I
thought 10 was already in, so we're going to figure it out. Don't worry. In due time.
We are in extra time, speaking of due time.
We are? All right. Inside the box, looking for a place to turn. There's Verduzco. Well taken that time by Zara Houston. From way outside the shot by Stratton. Ball sails out of bounds. This could well be the last play of the game. Wenatchee well ahead of West Valley Yakima. 3-1 with the referee checking his watch. And now Miss Aiden getting ready for this goal kick. Aiden. Sofia Garcia. Turning back. Combining back to Garcia. Bowles. Across midfield. Off to the races. Eastman. First on it is Joy Lally. Rejected by Lally. Into Wenatchee territory. Bit of a shove there. Referee says no call. Austin.
Put the pressure on.
Farias, Alisa Farias inside the box. Good combination. And a shot from Aubrey Lizard that forces Miss Aiden to show off plenty of skills herself. Corner kick for West Valley Yakima. I would dare say the first corner kick for West Valley Yakima in the entire game. Farias, Lizard, and Aiden. And now the corner kick. Far post. Davis battling. And there's the whistle that tells us that this one goes into the books as a victory for the Wenatchee Panthers over the West Valley Yakima Rams by a score of 3-1. We'll be right back with the post-game show right after this.
School's back, but this is the kind of math we like. Over 100 slices of pepperoni, 1 giant Abby's pizza feeds up to 6 hungry people. That's A+ value, toppings to the edge. That's been the Abby's way since forever. Now go do your homework. When someone says, bring home the bacon, we know what they mean. They want Abby's legendary Bacon Cheddar Pizza, loaded with country bacon and packed with Canadian bacon. On sale now at Abby's.com. This month, bring home the bacon at family-owned Abby's.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $2,500.
You trust the same doctor for your health and the same dentist for your smile. Trust Global Car Care to keep your vehicle running strong. We track your car's history so it gets the right care at the right time. With our 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on parts and labor, you'll drive away with confidence. Global Car Care, your automotive experts. We service all makes and models, but specialize in Sprinter vans, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, and BMW. Call or visit us today.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Whether you're a new homeowner or looking to update, Save Mart in Wenatchee has everything you need. From top-of-the-line appliances to comfy mattresses and stunning furniture that fits your style, they have it all under one roof. With great deals and expert customer service, you'll find the perfect pieces for your space and your budget. Save Mart, your local destination for quality appliances, mattresses, and furniture at prices you'll love.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
BC Outdoor Sport Fishing TV, Season 14. Join your host Mike Mitchell and his special guests as they explore some of the most exciting fisheries BC has to offer. BC Outdoors Sport Fishing TV. Check your listings for airtimes.
For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
Welcome back, everybody. We have just witnessed Wenatchee defeat West Valley Yakima by a score of 3-1. Next to me is Finley Smith, number 8 for the Panthers. Finley, welcome. And tell us, we talked about it with your coach at the beginning of the game. Tell us from an insider's perspective, how important was it to get a good result tonight against what Coach said has been a tough rival in the past for you guys?
Yes. This was a pretty important match for us because it was our second game of the season, and we really got to set the tone to show the other teams that we're the best here. Yeah.
Now, one of the things I noticed is that you had very few subs during the game. Does that mean that you guys have found like your group to start with? That you know how you want to play the rest of the way?
Yes, we are a very close-knit team. We have a lot of chemistry together, and we're all very in shape, so we don't need any subs.
That was one of the things you said. Your conditioning was excellent. You guys ran the entire game. Is that something that coach has put an emphasis on?
Yes, we're a very conditioned team. We love our summer fitness.
Now, what about West Valley give you trouble today? Because they're a good team.
They are a good team. West Valley gave us a little trouble in the first 20 minutes, but It was mainly us, and then we got our stuff together, we got our act together, and we settled down, and we came out with a win.
All right. Well, that was Finley Smith, number 8 for the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, we'll chat a little with the head coach of the Panthers, who today came out victorious against West Valley Yakima. Don't go away.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE channel.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Welcome back. We've just witnessed Wenatchee get the best of the Rams from Yakima, the West Valley Rams from Yakima, by a score of 3-1. Next to me is the head coach of the Panthers, Ashton Kirkpatrick. Coach, welcome once again.
Thank you.
And you called it. This was a beautiful game to watch. These teams gave each other plenty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree.
Now, what in the halftime did you tell your team? Because it didn't seem like you guys let up at all. You guys came out with the same intensity. You didn't take this one for granted at all.
Yeah, I told them, going into the second half with a 2-0 lead, I've always been told is historically one of the most dangerous leads to have going into a second half, just because you feel comfortable enough to, sometimes let off the gas. So we really pushed that in our halftime talk. I personally felt like we started our first half pretty slow. It wasn't the kind of soccer I wanted to see for about the first 30 minutes. Last 10, we started to connect passes, 1-2 touch, press harder, just calm down. I don't know if it was first home game, big giant crowd back there cheering us on. But it felt a little bit frantic to start. I think going into the second half, though, they were a little more composed and played more, the style that we're aiming for, which is just clean, pretty soccer.
Yeah. To what do you attribute? One thing that we saw was the long ball and the offside call. The long ball and the offside call. To what do you attribute? Was it part of the nerves of the beginning of the season, that frantic style of play that you saw? Would you attribute that to it?
I would attribute multiple things.
Some of which you can't talk about.
No comment on some of it. A couple valid, I think. Okay. I think West Valley did a good job of holding their line, most importantly. I think we could have gotten a little more creative. Regardless of what's being called, we have to adapt to it. We can't control it, so we have to adapt to it. I think they could have maybe cut in front of their defenders rather than just holding their line and trying to take off. We're very blessed with very fast players on our team, so they're it's like letting a horse out of the track, right? They're ready to go. Yeah. So I think maybe a little bit eager to take that run, and then just not acknowledging the fact that was a pretty call-happy game, and just adapting quicker. So
and adapt they did, because both goals, the first 2 goals came the same way: a quick run down the flank and a shot across instead.
Yep, a little, and we've been working on that factor, that second layer of offense coming in rather than just playing so direct. I think Big 9 historically plays very direct soccer, which doesn't always pan out against a better defense. So we're trying to work that dimension into our offense this year.
Who's your next opponent?
Next we play Quincy. On Thursday over in Quincy.
Non-league, obviously.
Non-league, and then we have another non-league game Saturday, Glacier Peak, over in Snohomish.
Well, Coach, best of luck to you. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
That was Ashton Kirkpatrick, head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, Matt Wisen with the final thoughts. Don't go away.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCW Life, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Welcome back. Nothing to see here, except, of course, a 3-1 victory for the Wenatchee Panthers over the West Valley Rams. And Matt Wisen, plenty to smile about if you're a Wenatchee Panthers fan.
Yeah, I mean, they got some goals on the board. You know, they played pretty well.
Three players, 3 goals.
3 players, 3 goals. They spread it around.
Mm-hmm.
They had some quality build-up play. At the end of this game, as Ashton would tell you, there's things that they can learn from. They didn't pay a price by getting those lessons.
Yeah.
It was a competitive game right off the bat, a physical game. It got them going. I mean, sometimes you have these early games in the season where you might go your first 5 or 6 games untested, and you really don't know who you are
because you're playing to the quality of your opponent.
Yeah, and sometimes you come into your first tough game, not knowing it's going to be a tough game, a little overconfident, and you get ambushed. And I don't feel like that's going to be the case with Wenatchee this season.
Absolutely not. And West Valley also plenty to smile about. They do take the loss today, but they put one in the back of the net. They busted the shutout, and they had some good opportunities as well, and a terrific goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They've got things to work with, and I still think that they can be in the top 3 this season. And you never know what's going to happen if West Valley gets a chance to have Wenatchee at their place.
Absolutely. It should be a good one to watch, and we're so glad that you had the opportunity to watch this one with us. On behalf of everyone involved, I'm Sebastian Moraga. This fine gentleman next to me is Matt Wisen saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hand off to Zielinski around the right side. Got away from one man, got away from 2. Squirts between the D.
Thanks for watching exclusive coverage of high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. This broadcast has been sponsored in part by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Caldwell Banker Cascade, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, and Valley Tractor. We now return you to normal broadcasting already in progress on the NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station.
Down. Beautiful read by Ryan Branham. He'll score from 20 yards out.